Resident Evil Reverse was a multiplayer online game developed by Capcom, designed as a deathmatch experience featured iconic characters from the Resident Evil franchise. In particular, there was a heavy focus on Jack Baker from RE7,
Welcome to the family, son.
and of course, the iconic Nemesis. Resident Evil Reverse was packaged alongside the awesome Resident Evil Village. However, players would have to wait 539 days until the servers went live to actually play it. When servers finally went live, the game promised to be a thrilling 6-player free-for-all deathmatch experience. The twist being, when you die, you are resurrected as one of the monsters of the Resident Evil series. This in theory would lead to extremely tense and high-action gameplay, leading to what's known as the Reverse experience. The critics absolutely panned this game, as IGN was the highest positive review I was able to find, with a 5 out of 10. The players hated this game even more than the critics, as the game was criticised for its unsatisfying gameplay, with it feeling like a rushed and messy product. It is no surprise to hear that after 2 years, 3 months and 8 days, Capcom announced the shutdown of its worst rated Resident Evil game. To continue our Shutdown series, welcome to the Resident Evil Reverse Platinum Shutdown. Jumping straight into the game, we are able to complete the tutorial, unlocking high hopes for this one. In our first ever game, we're playing as the legendary Leon Kennedy.
Gotta go. If I were you, I'd get off this island too.
She really pushed it.
We secure our first quick kill and then look to pick up the most important resource of the game, a virus capsule. The player I defeated earlier returned for revenge, now as a fat molded takes me down, but because I have 2 virus capsules, I return as a super tyrant. After some rampaging, we are taken down again, enabling us to respawn as Leon. After continuing to familiarise myself and trying my best, we unlock Knock 'em Down for obtaining 10 kills in a single match. Then we get popped like a balloon by a different Leon, unlocking You're Gonna Regret That for getting a revenge kill as a creature twice in a single match. At this point, we are second on the leaderboard with less than 90 seconds remaining. Our next kill comes after a thrilling battle with Jill. Once defeated, we unlock Monster Kill for obtaining a kill streak of 5. Jill looks to seek vengeance as I try and roll away, but eventually I fall, unlocking I Only Like the Creatures for getting killed as a human 5 times in a single match. I then seek to deliver my own vengeance as I proceed to get kills, which sees me taking pole seat on the leaderboard. When the game ends, we unlock Mole Buster for placing in the top 3 in a match at the Baker House. We also finish first, which is our first character out of 6 completed, which works towards Raccoon City Survival Squad, which requires us to have an MVP game with each of the 6 iconic characters in Resident Evil. With our spoils from victory, we receive RP, which enables us to purchase coins that can buff our health, damage, and abilities. After spending 10,000 RP, we unlock Thank you.
Got something that might interest you.
Our next game takes place in Resident Evil Village, and we're playing as Chris Redfield.
Chris? Sorry, Ethan.
In this game, we verse our sister Claire, and after getting 3 kills over her, we see the player has left the game. What we find out is that there's only 1 player remaining who is AFK, so what should be a 6-player lobby is now only 4 players and 2 have left. This makes for the easiest MVP game I've ever experienced, as once time is up, it was a close battle on the leaderboards. For our third match, we're playing as Hunk at the famous Raccoon City Police Department.
Nighthawk, this is Hunk from Alpha Team.
Once we're away, this is where things start to click. When playing as Jack Baker, we perform a finishing move, unlocking Finishing the Job. When time is up, we unlock Officer in Training for placing in the top 3 on the RPD map. With only 3 MVPs remaining, we're playing as the original Resident Evil protagonist, Jill Valentine.
Oh, Barry!
That was too close. You were almost a Jill sandwich.
You're right.
Playing out the rest of the match sees us cruise relatively smoothly to our 4th MVP. Next up on the list is Claire Redfield.
Yeah, I was almost a Claire sandwich.
Does Barry tell everyone that story?
We have a promising start which sees us up top near the leaderboards, but with 2 minutes remaining, we've only just entered the top 3. Thankfully, after a heroic triple kill, we were able to get back on top of the leaderboard. When we were finally put down, we turned into Nemesis, who delivered the carnage to seal out the victory. When the match ends, we unlock Newbie No More for raising our MMR to over 1,300. This leaves our final character, Ada Wong.
Here, catch.
Very cute.
After getting an early 5 kills, our lead starts to fade. This meant we had a very limited time to start regaining enough points to be able to finish as the MVP. With 25 seconds remaining, we are sitting 2nd place. It is do or die now. We line up our next monster kill, and thankfully it jolts us back into 1st place contention, but it's still not enough. With less than 6 seconds to go, I jag a clutch kill which sees me soar into 1st place. When time is up, we unlock Raccoon City Survival Squad for finishing a match in 1st place as Chris, Jill, Leon, Claire, Ada, and Hunk. Our final trophy is a Rising Challenger for reaching level 10 on the Battle Pass. Yes, that is right, Capcom still managed to include a premium Battle Pass for this game. During our battles, we were making progress on quests that enable us to receive experience for the Battle Pass. Most of these challenges consist of killing X amount of enemies with special weapons, picking up X amount of specific item, or rolling X amount of meters with a specific character. Very simple challenges that require time invested to naturally unlock. For me, it took a grand total of 3 hours, 17 minutes and 47 seconds to unlock our final trophy, a Rising Challenger for reaching level 10 on the Battle Pass. The demise of Resident Evil Reverse was in my eyes inevitable. Those players such as myself who picked up RE8 on launch had long to move past the title when Reverse opened its servers. To me, it always felt like a needless tack-on, which served as a bizarre add-on to a game series that doesn't need multiplayer. Before we depart, I'd love to hear your comments on the below. Do you think Resident Evil can have a successful multiplayer? Or do you think the resources can be better spent elsewhere? For me, I'd love to see another co-op Resident Evil game. Thank you all so much for watching. If this video gets enough support, I'll consider platinuming the worst Resident Evil game to ever exist, Umbrella Corps. This is Norenity, and I'll see you on the next upload.